Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. In this video I'll be showing you how to draft a pattern for a short. Okay, now I want you to know that the standard measurement for a short, I mean the length now, is 3 inches below your crotch line. Okay, but I decided to make mine 6 inches. All right, so you can go with the standard measurement. All right, now if you haven't subscribe to my channel, please ensure you do subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell such that if there's any video or any update, you will be notified. All right, let's get started. Okay, now I have my guideline. From here I came down by 2 inches and I ruled the line from this point 3 inches, and I ruled the line. Now I am going to be inserting my vertical measurement, which is my crouch depth. So from my guideline, from the top of the paper, I am inserting 13 inches, 9 inches as my hip depth, and my desired length 19 inches. Okay, so any pattern you're trying to draft, the very first measurement you insert should be your length. Okay, your vertical measurements. So now I can connect with straight lines. So these are the lines, and my waist, my hip, my crouch, and my desired length, which is a hem line. All right, now I'm extending the lines. Yeah, so this is the hip, the crouch, and the hem. All right, so all my measurements will be towards the side, and this is going to be my side front. Okay, so now the next step is to insert hip divided by 4 on the waistline. On the hip, this is the hip, this is the crouch, and this is the waist. So I have hip divided by 4 on these 3 lines, and this is the very first thing you do, okay, when you are inserting your horizontal measurement. And now I can connect these 3 points to have my temporary center front line. All right, so this is my temporary center front line. All right, so now I'll be extending this crouch line. All right, so the next is to insert my crouch extension, and from the center front line outward I will be inserting my hip divided by 16, and this point to this point I will divide by 2. Okay, the crouch extension point and the side front point, divide by 2 by folding your fabric, your tape I mean, and you can square up as shown. So because I want that line to be accurately positioned, so you need to just do this that you're seeing right now. Okay, just to ensure that I have an accurate line. So this line should go all the way from the waist down to the hem line. Yeah, so and this line is called the grain line, or the crease line, or the pressing line. And some people, Yorubas, they call it gator. That crease, that line that you see on trousers or pants is called gator. So now I'm going to be inserting another line. So before I can do that, I need to come in from the center front line inward by 1/2 inch. Okay, and this point, the crotch extension point, I'm going to connect to the hip line and to the waist line. So you can see the way I'm positioning my curve. It's not that deep. So your curve, your crouch curve must not be deep. This is the front. It has to be just, a slight curve. All right, and from here then connect to this. Right now the next is to insert my waist divided by 4 plus my dart allowance. Okay, and it has to be from the new center front line. Can you see where I positioned my tape measure? So this is what you guys should do. Don't go and start your measurement from the former center front line. All right, so now my dart should be inserted on the grain line, and the dart length is going to be the hip depth divided by 2 minus 3/4 inch towards the top. I hope that makes sense. So you divide your hip depth by 2 and you measure 3/4 inch towards the waistline, towards the top. This is your dart length. Then you can connect to the hip line, and this line must not be that curvy, so be careful. All right, extend the hemline as shown. Okay, so I'm going to bring down the crotch point line down to the hem, but I'm going to measure from the grain line to the crotch extension point. So the measurement I have here, I have to transfer to the hemline. Now this is for accuracy purpose. I just want to ensure that I have the same measurement on the hemline. Okay. So I can connect as shown. All right, now the next is to insert. You can insert your accurate measurements. Okay, maybe your thigh measurement, or of course you measure yourself and you insert on the hemline, or you simply do what I want to do. You come in by 1/2 inch on both sides. Okay, this will actually, look loose on you. It will be very loose on the hemline. So if you don't mind, then you can go ahead, but if you do, then insert your measurement. All right, so it's your choice actually. All right, so you can see what I'm doing. I come in by 1/2 inch here, come in by 1/2 inch on the side, on both sides actually. So, and once you do that, then you can connect to the hip line with a straight line, then connect to the crotch extension point with a straight line as well. All right, you can see what I did here. So this is going to be the end, but before I go, I'm going to lower the waistline by 1/4 of an inch and connect to the side waist point. All right, so this is going to be my front pattern as usual, and the back pattern is going to come in the next video. All right, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.